They say he died at 24, but his funeral wasn't until he was 84. Death isn't always sudden. Sometimes it's the day you let your dream go. He didn't stop breathing at 24, he just stopped living. He traded his paintbrush for a paycheck, his passion for a pension. Every day after that became a copy of the last wake up, work, sleep, repeat. He was a ghost haunting his own life, a spectator as the years ticked by. His heart still beat, but the rhythm was gone. The song in his chest faded to a hum. He was physically present, but his spirit had departed. People would ask, "How are you?" He'd say, "I'm fine." But fine is the saddest word. It means you're not drowning, but you've forgotten how to swim. He was just treading water, existing, not living. His dreams were locked away, too afraid to even look for the key. The world didn't notice his passing. He looked the same, did all the right things, but inside, a universe had collapsed. He died the day he decided comfort was better than courage. He died at 24, and for 60 years, he waited for his body to catch up. This is the story of how he came back to life. His dream didn't die violently. It was quietly smothered by comfort. Comfort whispered, "You're safe here. Why risk it?" It gave him a warm bed, a full fridge, endless distractions. It was a golden cage, beautiful, but a cage. He forgot he ever had wings. Binge-watching became his art, scrolling his purpose. He consumed others' lives instead of creating his own. Each distraction was another nail in the coffin of his ambition. Comfort is a drug. The more you take, the more you need. Soon, stepping outside the cage felt impossible. He convinced himself this was adulthood, responsibility, maturity, but it was a lie. The days blurred into years. His cage got more comfortable, more secure. He had everything he was told to want, except freedom. Late at night, he felt the bars pressing in. He realized he'd traded his soul for security. "I'll start tomorrow." His favorite lie. Tomorrow was a magical land where he'd have more time, more courage. But tomorrow never arrives. His intentions piled up. Unread books, unused gym memberships. Greatness doesn't wait for someday. It shows up for those who show up today. While he waited for the perfect moment, life passed him by. Time is a currency you only spend once, and he spent it waiting. The world doesn't applaud you for surviving. It notices when you create, when you inspire. He played not to lose, forgetting how to pursue success. He blended in, invisible, because he chose safety over standing out. Each tomorrow that passed became another layer of regret. He lived in a constant state of almost. He almost started, he almost lived. But almost is just another word for never. His potential haunted him, a ghost of the person he could have been. The breaking point came quietly. One evening, cleaning out a closet, he found a box. Inside, a photo of himself at 18, fearless, holding his first guitar. The fire in that young man's eyes hurt to look at. He realized the dream wasn't dead. It was buried alive. He'd locked away that passionate boy under fear and excuses. The dream was still there, weak but waiting. The fire hadn't gone out, it was just starved. In that moment, a spark of hope flickered. He understood. If he buried his dream, he could unearth it. The choice was simple. Keep tending the grave, or start digging. It would be hard, painful, but for the first time in years, he felt alive. He decided to dig. The journey back wasn't a montage of instant success. It was slow, clumsy, lonely. His first song was awkward, his fingers stiff, his voice cracked. He failed and failed again. Every day was a battle against old habits and comfort's seductive whisper. No applause, no accolades, just the daily act of showing up. He chose discomfort, woke up early, traded TV for practice. He was a beginner again, but with each mistake the rhythm returned. He was no longer just surviving, he was fighting to live. Silent victories mattered most. The day he finished his first song, he played it for himself, and felt alive. He was reclaiming his life, one note at a time. The boy in the photograph was not a ghost, but a promise. This is not just his story, it's yours. Look in the mirror. Are you alive or just breathing? Your dream is not dead. Start now. Start today. Come back to life.